Brace yourself for a night of action-packed, adrenaline-filled slams and smashes as former WWE champions collide for a once-in-a-lifetime ultimate fan experience.
This is former WWE Raw and SmackDown superstar John Henry.
MVP Carlito.
Daily Entertainment and Midas Promotions proudly brings World Wrestling Fan Experience.
I'm Chronic, and this is Crystal from the most extreme wrestling. And this is your John Morrison weekly update. John Morrison made a ominous tweet. He tweeted the one letter, H. And H can only mean one thing. Heresy. We all know what heresy means. TNA. But on a serious note, John Morrison has been much more active in his Twittering and posting of pictures and interaction. Not much, but he actually has been posting a thing or two, so that's great.
Thing or two.
Thing or two, John Morrison. He was backstage at the Wrestle Reunion, so that was awesome.
That is awesome. He respects pro wrestling.
That is true. He
did not get involved.
He didn't get involved, you know, but he was backstage, hung out with the guys. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, before the Royal Rumble, there was all the speculation that John Morrison could be one of the entrants. Why? Well, because The Miz was #1, and we all knew he was going to go against Alex Riley and R-Truth, so everyone thought, well, John Morrison could come out. And
I didn't think that.
Well, yeah. I mean, as we plainly said, he ain't going to be there. And guess what?
He wasn't.
He wasn't there. Because he doesn't work there, and there wouldn't really make any sense for him to be there at all.
It's true.
But the Royal Rumble happened. John Morrison was not there, but he was not forgotten.
It's true. Because when Kofi Kingston did his handstand, John Morrison trended on Twitter.
Exactly.
It's pretty awesome.
Because everyone misses him. It's a sad day. Oh, no. And it appears now that Kofi Kingston has now replaced John Morrison in the spot that he's had in the past 2 Elimination Chamber pay-per-views, which is just sad. You can't...
It's a weak replacement.
It kind of is. I like Kofi, but...
I do too, but he's not John Morrison.
That's true. February 4th, that is nearing very soon, and that's the WWFX
this Saturday.
event.
That's right.
Yeah. He's going to be facing Shelton Benjamin, like we said. Shelton Benjamin from Texas.
That's right.
Just like us.
Alright.
So that's awesome. And you can see this on iPPV for $14. So,
what is iPPV? How is it different from regular pay-per-view?
Well, it's on the internet. And it's $14 instead of like...
the I.
Yeah, it's not a Macintosh reference.
Oh, okay. Sorry, a little slow now.
But we don't have to be in the Philippines to see it. We can watch it on iPPV if he was to do that. Now, March 23rd.
What time is it?
That, I don't know, but it will be done in the description.
It's going to probably be at a weird time since it's held in the Philippines.
That's true.
I don't know.
They're like 12 hours away from us or something. I mean,
lot.
It's like a big difference.
I feel like when I'm like ready to go to bed, they're like eating lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, March 23rd, Northeast Wrestling in New York, Wrestlefest 17. The main eventer John Morrison will be going against Finlay. That should be an awesome match because Finlay is
right. I haven't seen him in a long time.
That's because he's not in WWE anymore. But the next day, March 24th, John Morrison will be doing a autograph signing at the same place. So that'll be cool. Everybody will get to meet him and everything.
He needs to come to the South.
I know, down to the Texas area. Because Texas is like its
Central
own...
Texas area?
Yeah, exactly. It's like its own country. It's so freaking big. It takes us like 8 hours to get out of the state.
It does.
It's insane.
It
At least.
It's longer to get out of the state usually than to go somewhere else.
I know. Oh my gosh. It's insane. So, March 17th, Dreamway Wrestling. He will be doing autograph signings, so John Morrison is staying very active in pro wrestling, and that's always great.
It is good. It's a good sign.
It's a very good sign, and he continues to be in wrestling, and he loves and respects it. And, you know, we always say that, and fans of John Morrison always say that he loves and respects it. Of course, haters say that he doesn't, but there's one man who also echoes these same feelings and says that he loves and respects it. It is Mr. Ring of Honor himself, Jim Cornette. And if you don't believe me, well, Listen to this clip.
And he talks about the stories I've told about Kevin Dunn. He says, this guy sounds like a complete fucking moron. You know Kevin Dunn, the big-time executive producer of WWE television. This guy sounds like a complete fucking moron. Even more proof, I was watching my old wrestling tapes I've recorded through the years, happened to pop in Tough Enough 2. Kevin fucking Dunn was watching John Hennigan, a.k.a. John Morrison, trying out for the show. He made the top 25, but every step of the way they showed that little bastard Kevin Dunn saying, oh, this guy's not a star, I can't see any potential in him, or all this guy is a gymnast, he can't wrestle, this guy doesn't impress me. And Taylor says, well, fuck, I wanted to reach my hand through my TV on a VHS tape from years ago and slap the piss out of that little fool. Long story short, Morrison got cut. 1 year later he comes back, wins the fucking show, and I will put in parentheses, goes on to train at Ohio Valley Wrestling under Jim Cornette and Danny Davis, and now is one of WWE's only successful Tough Enough winners and most popular stars right now. So from Taylor, a big fuck you for Kevin Dunn. Thank you, Taylor, for writing in with what everybody already knows.
With that being said, what's your thoughts on John Morrison as a performer? And the same question I guess I can ask you, do you think he has what it takes to be a top guy in WWE one day?
I think he does because, you know, I know this kid. He's a kid that has some passion for the wrestling business. And yes, he was a gymnast when he first got started in the business. And he came to OVW and he was doing all the flips and flops and flying. And, you know, great athlete, but it didn't register. It wasn't believable. It wasn't real. And we toned him down and we petted him and polished him up a little bit, and he became able to talk. And he upped his game in the ring, and now I think, you know, he's an example of a young guy. He's not that big, but he's tall, he's rangy, he's got the body, but he's a young guy that can bring a young, fresh outlook to professional wrestling. He can still get the job done in the ring, he looks good, he can talk, he's got a great personality. John Morrison, I think, is a top guy. Of course, I know that his name is a rib on the doors, but nevertheless, that's because of, you know, the people in the WWE that live in the 60s still. But nevertheless, he's taken it and he's made something out of it. And, you know, where the Miz has taken it and irritated people with it.